Hello guys, it's EB here, and today I just want to start off this video by saying that credit to the owners of this video. I just did this video because these are things I like to watch during my free time, and I just said it. Maybe you guys would like to watch what I'd like to watch. Maybe, but I hope you enjoy this video. So yeah, sit tight and enjoy.
I feel like this is going to sound mean, but being friends with an insecure girl can be one of the worst experiences. Specifically, insecure girls who really crave male attention. The issue is they will always be in a competition with you. It doesn't matter like how pretty they are, how much they have, they will always want to tear you down and take from you. I dealt with this one girl who I thought was a really close friend. We were friends for like 4 years, I think. And at first it wasn't very noticeable because I literally looked up to her. I was like, wow, she's so pretty and she has everything. Everybody likes her. She's smart. And it wasn't until years later, after I finally cut her off, that I realized how toxic she was. So we usually hung out in a group of 3, and the first red flag was whenever the other girl had a crush and she expressed it, this girl would immediately start pursuing that guy, even though she had no connection to him prior. The other friend only ever had crushes on guys that she was already friends with, but this other girl had no connection to him until her friend was interested in him, and then all of a sudden she's messaging him. She actually ended up dating 3 of those guys that my friend had a crush on. The other friend just was like, okay, whatever. I think the other friend valued the friendship more than a guy, so she wasn't like willing to let a guy get in between their relationship. Anyway, I never really expressed interest in dating to her because, I mean, look at the way she acts. Also wasn't really interested in dating at the time, like it was just not a priority for me. One day she asked me about this and I said I haven't really felt the need to date. And after that she went around speculating about my sexuality. I remember there was this one guy who she thought was really cute, and one day he told her he thought I was cute. I was not interested in this guy at all. This actually really upset her, and she came to me and said like, I think it's so funny that he thinks you're cute. That made me feel really bad about myself because I was like, oh, she thinks I'm ugly. She thinks that it's funny that somebody would find me cute. And that's where you can really see our perceptions were different, because while she valued so much how men perceived her, I really valued her opinion. So her telling me that affected me more than him saying that I was cute. She would always be trying to compete with me. This goes for everything, like even career path, like classes I was taking. Like no matter what, she was always in a competition with me. And it was so exhausting. It's like she was always trying to prove to herself that she was better than me, prettier than me. Looking back, I do wonder why I stayed friends with her for so long. There's really only so much you can take from a friendship, and she's one of those dangerous types of friends who tears apart your confidence. And that's why I've sworn off being friends with insecure girls who care too much about what men think of.
Get ready with me for school, but I'm gonna tell y'all some tea, okay? So one of my best friends finna get in a fight today, and I'm finna tell y'all why. So tell me if my best friend in the wrong or not. So my best friend was with her man in the hallway, holding hands and everything, like it was obvious like they was together. The girl come up to my friend boyfriend. She like, hey, can I get your number? Right in front of my best friend's face, while they still holding hands. And so of course the guy like, no, I got a girlfriend. And the girl, she look at my friend up and down and she like, I don't care, da, 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 da. I'm like, oh my god, because I'm just sitting in the background because I'm walking with them, so I'm just watching this all go down like, oh my god, this is so messy. So then my friend get mad and she like, really, you so ugly, you can't find your own man, really, really, really. Like she was going off because she cool, but like if she getting played with, like she going, you know. So she was going off on this girl in the middle of the hallway. I don't think too many people was like hearing or watching, but like it was just messy as hell. They was going off on each other for like freaking 2 minutes straight. But me being the peacemaker, I was like, guys, like stop, this isn't you. Nah, for real though, I was like, guys, like let's just relax, let's just go to class. Like this is stupid and it's messy, and if you know me, I don't like messy shit. Like I was really like, come on now. Okay, so after school, I wasn't there, of course, but allegedly the girl had found my friend's Instagram and was texting her like screenshots of her and her boyfriend texting each other. And she was like, "Does your man texting my phone?" Literally, her boyfriend got that girl Instagram. Crazy. Yo, that's mad disrespectful and mad shady. Like I don't even know why he would put himself in that situation. Like, so my best friend added me to a group call with her and her boyfriend, and she crying so bad. She like, why the fuck would you get that girl Instagram? And I'm just spectating, like I'm just in the back just being there. That's usually my role. I'm just in the back. And he was like, she forced me to, like I didn't have a choice, da 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 da. Really? You didn't have a choice? Okay. So they was just going back and forth. And then my friend was like, add the girl to the call, add the girl to the call. And of course her boyfriend was like, no, I'm not adding her, da-da-da-da. So I add her. Oh, was that messy? Don't even ask me how I got her number. Leave me alone. Y'all, she joined that call and it was barbecue chicken from there. Like, oh my gosh, it was like war. Like, I ain't never seen two girls bicker over a boy like that. Like, they was bickering for 30 fucking minutes. And they was calling each other everything in the book, like bitches and sluts, like, and whores. Like, oh my god. And so then the boyfriend was like, y'all both need to chill out, like y'all both doing too much. Why the girls say we wasn't chill when we was sending each other nudes? And then proceeded to screen share them both in vanish mode, sending each other. Yo, the whole call went silent. Like, we was gagged as hell. Cause it's like, no way. And I was just trying to break the silence. I was like, not gonna lie, like, y'all gotta hit about it. But I was joking. Like, I wasn't being like serious. But my friend was, and she was like, she was yelling. Like, she was like, when I catch them all, I'm finna whoop y'all. I'm finna whoop y'all. And today's supposed to be the day where they're supposed to fight. Now, do I think they're gonna fight? I give it, it's a 50-50 chance. Because my friend, she kind of, I don't want to say she's scary, but she definitely gives bark, no bite. But, you know, I ain't really ever seen her in that zone, so I guess we gonna see. If my best friend wasn't being serious about fighting, then that's gonna be bad. Because not only is she gonna look like a pussy, she gonna get bitched in front of everybody. I don't even know why she initiated that fight, because they two different sizes. My best friend is little as hell, and that girl is big as hell. And guess who not jumping in? Me. Like, I'm not jumping. And it's not because I'm fake either. It's because I legitimately cannot fight. I don't know what I'm doing. Look at me. I'm not jumping in on fight. Let's see this lace reveal. I kind of wanted to go for like a wet look today. I usually like the big poofy Beyonce looks, but I don't know, this wet look kind of eating. If you made it this far, comment a random animal emoji and I'll follow you back, and I may give you a shout out. They fight. Y'all want me to show y'all the video? I'm scared though, because like, what if my video gets taken down? Anyways, I'm going to school now. Bye guys.
Get ready with me, story time on how a boy called me a monkey. So me and my best friend at the time, we were inside the AstroTurf and we wanted to come out of the AstroTurf because the bell was about to go. So we came out and there was these like group of boys standing outside the AstroTurf and they were literally like shouting at us and saying, oh my gosh, you guys are so short. And then we were just like, okay. And then he's like, oh, shut up, you guys. And I was like, why don't you just shut up? And then he was like, oh, shut up, you monkey. And I was like, whoa. When I tell you that left me speechless, it really did. So then I was just like, okay, girl, let's just go up and go to the teacher and talk to him about it. So I went up to the teacher and I was like, bro, this boy just called me a monkey. And he was like, Brianna, why didn't you back away from the situation? This boy just called me a monkey and you're telling me to step back away from the situation. Are you dumb? Like, I literally said to him, in the olden times, instead of them saying the N-word, it was monkey. And he was like, yeah, that's correct. So I was like, why can't you correct him then? And then he was like, no, you should have stepped away from the situation and not said a word to him. Bro, at that point, I was like, are you on his side or my side? Me and my best friend really wanted to go at the time up to the head teacher and be like, oh my gosh, we just dealt with the situation and the teacher didn't handle it well, but we weren't going to because we didn't want to get him fired. Like, because I know we would have been in like massive trouble, and we do not want to be in massive trouble. So we just decided that after the teacher had like said that to us, we decided to just like walk away from the situation and pretend as if nothing happened. But later on that day, I literally went up to the boy and I said to him, be disrespectful to me again and you'll see what will happen to you. And I was like, ooh, I'm so scared. And I was like, yeah, you better be. I was literally so pissed at the teacher though. Like, I was not having it. Like, the way he even spoke to the boy, he was just like, oh, don't do that again. And not forget one more thing. Setting spray. Thank you guys so much for watching my Get Ready With Me. See you guys in my next one. Bye.
Things my friends have said about me and I found out from other people, and I still stay friends with them. Let's go. number one, this one's kind of crazy. So basically, one of my homegirls, me and her were walking up the stairs. This was when I was in high school, and she was like, Bella, are you homophobic? I was like, what? No. Like, where is this coming from? And she was like, okay, because one of, like, your friends told me that you were. And the girl that told her that I was like an acquaintance. I wouldn't even say she's a friend. And this girl, like, has always had, like, a secret, has a secret vendetta against me. I don't know why. And I just kind of, like, let it slide, and I was like, girl, no. And she's like, okay, thank God. Like, I just thought that was so weird. Number two, this one is kind of crazy, but basically there was a dude in one of my classes, and he was my friend in the class, right? And he was like, hey, so-and-so thinks you're gay. And I was like, why? And he was like, well, he said, like, the way you dress. And I was like, first of all, why are y'all talking about me? Second of all, how does how I dress line up to, like, a sexuality? That doesn't make sense to me. So I asked this guy, because he was, like, kind of cool. Like, I was cool with him. He was chill. I was like, so why'd you tell so-and-so? Why'd you ask him if I was gay? Like, why would you not just ask me that? And he was like, oh, well, I just thought you were. And then, like, you have a boyfriend, right? And I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I seen you with your boyfriend, but I thought you were gay. And I was like, why do you think I'm gay? And he was like, well, because you wear, like, different shoes every day. He literally said, because I wear different shoes every day. This shoe? Because what? I'm sorry that my drip somehow makes me gay. Like, I'll be honest, I have a million pairs of shoes because I love shoes. But how does that make me gay? How? One of my friends actually said, quote unquote, Bella would be prettier if her hair wasn't so frizzy. That's just giving pick me to me. Because my other friend that she was with had told me, she's like, yeah, I don't know if she's a real friend, because she was telling this dude that you'd be prettier if your hair wasn't so frizzy. My exact response, I'm sorry my hair doesn't look good, and I would wear my natural hair every day in high school. I'm sorry that my curls don't look good in this nasty school air, because there's people like this at our school that are tainting the air. Number four, the last one I'm going to say. This dude actually said this to my face, but he's one of my friends at school. He was like, why do you dress like a bum every single day? Again, why are people always commenting on my outfit? Like, shoot. Like, I literally would wear, like, dress up, like, 3 days a week, wear really cute fits, wear, like, a dress or whatever. And then the other days, I would wear sweatpants. So I'm asking him, what makes me look like a bum every day at school to you? He's like, well, you just wear sweatpants. I'm sorry that school's not a fashion show for some people. I pick comfort, okay? Leave me alone. And then we both started laughing, which I feel like that one wasn't that serious. But still, I'm sorry that I'm not always looking a 10 out of 10 every day for you. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't know I had to dress to school for your approval. I'm sorry. By the way, all of those people that said stuff like that are cut off. Before y'all even try to comfort me, they're all cut off. So if somebody's doing that to you, cut them off. Jesus loves you. Bye, my loves.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do more videos like this. So yeah, bye guys.